Welcome back. This week, brief introduction. We got COVID in a nutshell, and this is our adventure through COVID for the week. A lot of ups, a lot of downs. It was a struggle street, but it looks like we got there in the end. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Morning guys, it's Monday. Busy weekend with children. Fucking children everywhere. But that's done now. We've still got one here who's on the couch down there watching TV because he's got a teacher only day. So we actually had a 3-day weekend. And now he's also got today off, so he gets a 4-day weekend. Done some trade me shipping last night. He's working hard, pretending to work hard.
Hey.
What else? We've just put this in this morning, which is the Luigi set. Now we had 2 of them.
No, we had 4.
We had 4 of them. 4 of them, sorry. 4 Luigi sets. So we've done that. That's in there, so I'm about to upload that. And then we'll crack into Bricklink orders.
There's a few to do. They're all relatively small on the look of them. I think everything is sort of 20 lots or below, which is real easy to pick, you know, nothing too heavy, so that's cool.
Good start for Monday then.
Yeah.
Then, if we notice, my big box has gone from over there because I actually opened it. It's been sitting, I'd say for 4 or 5 months.
A long time.
A long time. Wondering where the box has gone actually, because that had all my information on it.
I think I chucked it out.
You fucking dumbass.
If you check the rubbish bin.
Did you actually?
I might have, yeah.
Because I wrote on it with vivid the lot number,
yeah, I remember,
where
I
it
seen
was.
I looked at it.
And you didn't think that was important?
Nah. I'll get that out.
Oh, right, okay. Well, that just solves that on fucking camera. You dumbass. So, I actually found a heap of minifigures. They were all sorted and a heap of animals. So, we've actually sold a majority of the animals. But I've still got some minifigures to go through, so that's me today. And Tony sat in bed the other night with his little brain ticking over like it fucking does, and sorted it all into colours, and I think he's going to put it into sets, to part out into sets in the Bricklink Store, because there's heaps of instruction booklets. It's very clean. There was no non-Lego in it.
Yeah, it's a real good lot, eh?
Yeah, we are going to wash it, of course. Everything gets washed, so that's my job today, is also to wash that. But it was all, yeah, that was the nicest lot actually, to break back into the second-hand shit, to get back into the groove of that. Because I haven't done much this year.
Yeah, no, I haven't done much used stuff this year. We've really gone with the new stuff.
Yeah.
We've had so much of it and it seems so easy to work. But yeah, no, that used lot was a real good one to do to start off with. Yeah,
so we'll get that washed today. I'll sit down with Mr. Eli, who's here on the couch, and I'll do some minifigures. I'm hoping I find some goodies in there. What else? Oh, Tony 3D printed a guitar pick yesterday for Declan.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I can't show you because it's gone.
Declan, who's now 11, got a guitar for his birthday. So
3D printers coming with this one.
Yeah. What else? Anything?
We've got that Facebook thing. So we're selling on Facebook on Wednesday. So we'll probably go through that when we make it up.
Yeah, I'll show you what you're doing.
Which is a cool online thing that we're doing to help engage with our customers a little bit more. And basically, in a nutshell, is we put a whole lot of things up for sale for cheaper than what they go for in the shop, and it's like a first in first serve sort of grab at getting stock before it hits the online stores. And we go for a cheaper price, and the main thing is to engage with the customers. But it works out if it sells on Facebook. The back end side of it, on our side of it, for the money side of it, is
we don't have fees.
No fees, and also I don't have to list it anywhere. Like if it sells on, on Facebook, then I don't have to create a trade me listing and go through all of that. And so it's sort of it's a win-win. But there is a little bit of work involved in getting it ready. So
that's my work that I do, but that's okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start doing some orders and picking them. Yeah,
and there's a green reflector thing on you. It's annoying me. There we go, it's gone. So I'll crack in, get shipping done, and then start with my minifigures. I think that's my plan. Still no COVID in our house either.
No,
that's an excitement.
Touch wood.
Lead up to July. Still no COVID. So it's so exciting. All right, let's go. All right, nearly 11 o'clock. We have finally finished shipping. This one is delivery around the corner, so I'll pop that off. But yeah, we're done. A few orders in there. Took a little bit because Dad turned up and I had to give the sick child some medication. So it's always fun. But yeah, we are done. And so my lovely Tony is going to bring it out to the door for me somewhere. Good morning. We are at Wednesday. We kind of skipped Tuesday. Why did we skip Tuesday, darling?
Because of the COVID.
Someone got COVID. After I said on Monday, we keep missing the COVID. No. This fucker tested positive Monday afternoon.
Yep.
So we've kicked the 18-year-old out of the house. He's with his granddad for the week because he hasn't been home anyway. And so that way, that way he can keep working because he's working full time. Ella, who's 15 next week, is very happy to have the week off college, but at the same time not very happy that she may be having COVID for her birthday. So me,
you win some, you lose some.
I still feel fine. I'm going to test myself today, which will be day 3, and Ella will get tested today as well. But this one was dead yesterday.
Yep. Sweaty, hot, cold. Had the electric blanket going.
Oh, he was cooking himself. Electric blanket wasn't high. He was sweating, but he kept saying it was cold. And I was like, you're a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
But yeah, so today we are up and doing some shipping.
Yeah. We got these things in the mail from one of our...
Oh yeah, he's finally wearing the t-shirt.
The Brick Shark. Left me a little personal note there. Thanks, Josh.
That was a while ago.
It was a while ago, but we never had a shout out to him.
Oh, I think we did.
We did, but we recorded the content and then we decided we weren't going to do vlogs for a little bit until we figured things out.
Oh, you dumbass.
Yeah, so that's where we are. So really happy to have these.
This
is the first time I've worn this t-shirt now. Saved it for a good occasion, COVID.
Yeah,
but it actually fits quite nice, which is really good.
Yeah, no, he came out this morning. I was like, oh, that fits nice.
Yeah, so thanks for that. I'm wearing it for the season.
Yes.
Bronco season coming up.
It starts soon.
Very happy about that. So thank you.
Oh, we put a post on Facebook and cancelled our Wednesday market. So normally on a Wednesday night we have the Facebook market. We cancelled that because who knows how we were going to feel. And
yeah, I think if we're judging it, what's today? Today is Wednesday.
Today is Wednesday.
So if we're judging it on now, I mean, we would have been alright, but I think it's probably bad to keep it planned and then have it crash and burn rather than... Yeah.
I think you're going to be in bed by lunchtime anyway.
Nah, I reckon I'm sweet.
I reckon he will. Bets on that. So anyway, yeah, so we've got some shipping to do, a couple of Trade Me minifigures and...
Got some of these micro figures, which is a good order.
Oh, wow.
Yep. This guy actually messaged in yesterday and was asking about... he thought the payment went through and it didn't, and I was like, no, I haven't received an order or anything, so I'm not sure if Bricklink was having a bit of a sad yesterday, but yeah, quite a few micro figures there, a couple of wheelchairs, so that's cool. Yeah, and you just run of the mill, couple of orders, and a couple of minifigures on Trade Me. So yeah, so not too bad, not too much too, which is good. So we can do that, and then I parted out 4 of these yesterday.
Because like we needed more of those frickin' black and white tiles.
I think we've had about maybe 10 of these sets total, including the 4 that I've got. Maybe not that much, but we've got an extreme amount of these black and white 2x4 tiles. I don't know if anyone's in the same predicament.
And there's a drawer full of each somewhere as
well.
So
they live here and here. The drawers are, well, they could probably fit a little bit more. The drawers are relatively full. We've got those 2 there, and we've also got these 2 piles here.
So anyone needing some 2x4 black and white tiles, give us a holler, man, because I'm sick of them.
Yeah, so we've got those. I parted out 4 of those, so that's all here ready to go for me to put into the shop today.
Look at him talking like he's going to do some work.
I am. I'm going to do some work. And then we've got a used set behind the pit there.
The stuff I was meant to do on Monday that I never did because we had Eli around and Eli turned out to be sick.
Yes.
So that's where I think that came from.
Maybe.
We don't know.
Yeah. It seems pretty. Well, when you look at the whole bigger picture, it probably wasn't, but
Yeah.
it's all right.
Things we
So
do for our
this is-
children.
Oh, these my pliers. I was looking for these the other day. Remember for that little doorstop thing?
Oh yeah, yeah.
We've got to wash this today, get it on the wash cycle and drying on the lounge floor, so I can put these into the shop. These are used parts for a whole lot of friend sets. We've got the instruction booklets over here. So yeah, a little bit of work to do. I'm going to get one of the 3D printers going today, so it's going to be fun.
Yeah, they've had a few days off.
Yeah. We're going
Lazy.
around, relaxing, just chilling. But yeah, so we'll get those going and yeah, should be a good day. I've got to make my sales video for the week as well, so I'm going to do that and sound like this, which is lovely. But
Fun times.
that's all right. Yeah, lots to do.
Lots to do. Right, we'll crack on with shipping and drink coffee, because coffee is good. So we're still packing orders, but someone bought 50 of the black tiles. Do you know how excited I am?
That's real funny, eh? Just talking about how we needed to sell them.
This shit's happening a lot. Monday said we didn't have COVID, haven't got COVID yet, got COVID. Saying we need to sell tiles, we sold fucking tiles. It's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, good thing for the morning.
Alright, here we are. We've done the shipping. I'm just doing this Harry Potter set. It's 11:28. So I'm just doing this Harry Potter set. A lot of them are double ups for assuming as I've actually parted this out a couple of times before. So basically it's just about reconciling those drawers and stuff. Yesterday, when I wasn't feeling too flash, I decided to sort of sit on the lounge floor and slowly part this out right the way into the individual parts. So I've saved myself a lot of time here. Didn't know how I'd feel today, so yeah, but I wanted to get this in today. So now I'm sitting at, I think we've got 4 of them in total. These are the numbers there, 3,728 parts, 130 different lots, and about just under $1,500 worth of stock. So that's cool. So I'm going to work away at this, and then the next thing I think I'll be doing is my the sales video. So I don't imagine this will take too long. I think the most part will be just probably the counting, just to double check everything is actually here. But yeah, that's what I'm up to at the moment.
Alright, ignore the sound of the dishwasher. There's my chickens. This is all on the go, washing. You see all my happy little bubbles doing the thing. I was looking at it in the clear containers because you can actually see like what's going on. I love it. So that'll chill for about a couple of hours, and then we'll get rinsing and get spinning, and then get it out drying, so it'll be ready to do its thing overnight. I like, you can see the transparent like, chilling out in there with the bubbles on it. Yeah, so we'll get that drying overnight.
Alright, I've done all the counting. Didn't take too long. Stopped for a little bit so I could sort out a print, and then it's on the go. Wasn't the numbers I sort of first put up before. I realised afterwards, by default it sort of puts the chocolate frog cards in as the like total quantity, so you've got to minus off what ones you don't have, so it takes a lot of the value out and some of the pieces. But yeah, so that's where we're ending up. I'm about to get Pip to tell me where these live on the computer and sit here, and I'm about to walk around and put them away while she does that. So yeah, into the store they go. Okay, so Wednesday afternoon, I've just made my video of growth sales report for the second week now. So I got that up. So if you haven't seen that, go check that out. Pip has kindly given me quite a few coloured bags. This is long overdue for us. We haven't had any up for maybe over a month, any new stock, so it's good to get some up. Then I'll be looking at uploading that stuff there. So I've got all the images and stuff like that to do the Trade Me auctions, but that's what I'll be focusing on this afternoon. Alright, still Wednesday. Last act of the day though, have put all of these up into our Trade Me store as well. The bats out of that one. I like that cool one with the wheelchair. That painter guy's pretty cool too. Some of these are new, some of them are used. But yeah, happy to be getting some more stock in the Trade Me store to help create a bit more variety in there, because it's definitely long overdue. So gonna pop them away, and tomorrow I've got a whole lot of animals to go in to the store as well that Pip's already taken the photos of. Maybe about a dozen animals as well, so that's cool. But that's me for the day. Good morning. It's Thursday morning. Not sure on the time. 8 minutes to 7. I look like absolute rubbish because I've just taken some drugs and pumped my nose for some sort of nasal spray that's going to hopefully help clear my nose up a bit, so it doesn't keep annoying me all day. Woke up at 4:30 today. Pip was snoring. I have a feeling she's starting to get it because she was coughing quite a bit through the night, so fun times ahead. Last night I parted out 2 of these and 2 of these. I just parted them out laying in bed and sorting the Lego into colours. So that's my first phase of my process, and then now I'm out here in the garage and I'm going to start to put them into the store. So just thought I'd get jump into today because I don't feel like it's going to go our way probably. I've got lots of lots of things actually planned out for today. That Friends lot that Pip watched yesterday, that's on the lounge floor at the moment, and that is ready to probably sit there and go through and start to put into the store. So I want to get to that probably after lunch, so I can sort of just chill and do that in the lounge and probably put something mundane on TV. Sorry, bloody throat. But yeah, so that's where we're sitting at the moment. So I'm gonna get into that. We've got a few orders to go out, but I don't imagine Pip will be out of bed before 9. So that's all right. I think we've got about 4 or 5 minifigure orders or something, and a couple of 2 or 3 Bricklink orders. So I had a decent sized one last night. I think about $90 something worth, which was good. But yeah, so that's where we're sitting. I'm gonna carry on and start actually putting these into the store, and I'll update you with how it goes. Alright, I decided to do the flower set first. I think it's 10, I think it might be 10 to 80 or something like that. Yep, a flower bouquet. Good amount of parts. I've already put everything in its drawers and stuff. Got all my parts to reconcile. Just wanted to show a couple of little bits in here which was quite cool, that you don't often see. One of them was this one. I like this one. Good amount of value. Just like those bushes, they're pretty cool. I haven't seen one of these before, so that's new to me. Oh, alright, they might come in black. I can see how it could be a steering wheel, yep. Obviously they've used that for the flowers, for the bulbs and stuff. These here are pretty cool, dinosaur wings, so that's in there. Good amount of, just because they're different pieces, I think they're worth a little bit more. Going down, what did we get to down here? This one here was a big one. Huge Technic axle, and we've got 20 of them. We parted out 2, so that's 10 a set. Yeah, obviously they can't fit in a drawer, so I have to find a place for them. I've put them in my stock room, which is forever expanding. And yeah, that about sums that one up in terms of those out there pieces. So it's all ready to chuck into stock. Those are all my new pieces. Some good value. Pip usually just sits here in this chair here that I'm sitting on and calls out the numbers, and I put them away, but there's not too much to put away. In terms of lot count, only 82 lots, so maybe 40s there and 40s there, you know, not sure, but yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and just walk back and forth to the computer screen and just chuck these away so I can get this set away. But yeah, first one done.
Morning, guys. We are at late. My friend just maybe 3 went and picked up my groceries for me. So I assume Tony's told you I woke up with fucking COVID.
I never said anything, no.
So I'm not a happy camper today. Let's be honest. Ringing ears, a sore head, and a cough, and snotty. Drugged up, done that. Second coffee on the go. All I've got to do is get through shipping. Really, that's my plan today, which is not a lot. I think we've got 4 orders on Bricklink and 3 on Trade Me.
Yeah, something like that. I think 3 minifigures on Trade Me, and then I think we had about 3 orders.
Where are you going? Yeah, so I've done the minifigures on Trade Me.
Yeah, there's a $90 order here. Nothing too major. Couple of used bits, minifigure parts. Maybe just some restocking of some bits for this person, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, so we'll get this done. Then, so the teenagers actually swapped rooms earlier on in the week, so I've got to go fix one of the bedrooms, and do minifigures somehow.
Sure, we'll get there done.
We'll see how I go. But yeah, down with the sickness.
Well, so you just did.
So we'll carry on and see where we end up.
Alright, Thursday morning still. Pip's gone back to bed. I thought she would sort of fall over relatively quickly. But that's okay. The show must go on out here for me. Done shipping. Now dealing with the helmet pieces. I've just done a little bit of, I don't know if I said that before, a bit of management in the store. I probably won't be able to see what it looked like before. But when I used to come up, you can get your whole inventory here. For some reason I had like 20 errors here, and going through them, a lot of all of them in this case were all out of stocks. For some reason, once the product had sold, it had kept the drawer, the location and everything, and kept it was as if I had decided to keep that that part. So I'm not sure why it did that. I remember specifically, I think one order we had going to China did that, and all of the pieces in that order it kept the locations. So it'd be cool to see if anyone else had that sort of experience, and maybe how that came about. I'm not sure how it came about. But over time it's sort of gotten a little bit bigger, and now all of a sudden it was at 20. So I spent a little bit of time just going into each individual location, checking that it wasn't there, and then deleting the line out of Bricklink. So that was cool. And also just double checking on a few drawers, because usually when I leave a drawer hanging out, it means I need to further investigate it. But I just had a look at all the drawers. The only reason why a drawer is hanging out now is because it's just too big to fit in there, and I don't want to give it a big drawer. Had some real positive news today as well for the drawer front. We have been waiting for months. It's been months for these drawers here, from Mitre 10. I don't know whether I've talked about it before, but I'll stop you there for a sec. I don't know whether I talked about it in a previous vlog, but we ordered some. It was only a couple of units of drawers from Mitre 10. For some reason, they're just like nowhere. All over the country. These specific drawers, they're a Stanley bin organizer is what they're called. They sell for about $30. When we first started out, they sold for about $30 from Mitre 10. I've had them on discount before for about $22.50 is as low as I've ever bought them for, and we didn't get many on that sale. It didn't last long. They hardly ever go on sale, and now they're up to about $32, I think. But we purchased a couple online. They, for some reason, were available online, but when it actually came to send the order out, they never had any stock, which was really annoying.
So we never got them, and the guy rang me and he's like, oh, you know, we haven't got any, do you want a refund? So I had an option to get a refund, but I said, nah, you know, like, this is what I do. I need the drawers at some stage, so I might as well, I've already paid for them, I might as well just wait. So it's been probably a couple of months, and now I'm finally going to get them. So they rang me this morning, and they'll send them out today. I think they're being sent out, so I don't know if I'll get them this week because it's Thursday, but that's real cool for knowing that they're here. Not only that, it means that possibly they're available in the shops in the Mitre 10 Megas around the area. So it means I'll have a look next time I'm out and see, because what we're trying to do is fill up that whole wall. Use my pointing finger. That whole wall. I want that whole side of the wall to be those big drawers. This one here, I've got 3 more small drawers to put, and then that's finished. But that's the end of this wall, and that's the end of pretty much the drawers as we know it for the Stanley Bin organisers, because we're not going to be building another wall, never say never, until we until we fill it all out. And I don't imagine we fill it all out before, I'd say we'd probably have to break the 250,000-300,000 part mark, because at the moment we're sitting at, you know, around 150, not quite 150, but there's still a lot of room to go. There's a lot of drawers left over right now, not being utilised. So yeah, we've still got a wee ways to go, which is cool. So yeah, that's my little story about that. So I'm going to get stuck into this helmet, and then I'm going to upload it and probably look at the lounge floor with that used lot. Maybe after lunch I might look at that and see what that looks like, and what's going to be involved in putting that into the store. That's a whole lot of used stuff. I'm trying to get better at uploading used stuff as well, because there's obviously different parts that we're not used to in there that we get in the newer stuff that it's not available in the older stuff. And yeah, just trying to expand that stock room. But yeah, so that's what I'm up to at the moment. But yeah, carrying on. Alrighty, just finished the set. Not much to take away from the set really, apart from these cool metallic pieces. Bit of value tied up there too. If I scroll down, here we go. $1.79, $1, $3.20, $3.20, $1.23. So there's some real good value here with those metallic pieces. I don't know how well they're going to sell. I don't know whether that's because they're not very common. I have hardly seen them. It's not that I haven't not seen some of the pieces, but maybe some of them are new, not sure. But yeah, quite a lot of value there. So total value, so it's a second lot of parts put in for the day, which is really good. It is 12:41, so it's time for me to stop for lunch. I actually did things a bit differently. Knowing that Pip's gone to bed, I decided to just put these away as I was going down my list on Bricklink Store. So everything that needed a remark, I gave it a remark, and it ended up here. And everything that already had a remark and needed reconciling, I just walked over to the drawer and put it away straight away. Sort of a little bit of time saving in the way that I'm not double handling. Usually I'd put it in a container, then I put the container here, and then I'd build a stack, and then I'd flip that stack over so the stack was in order from the start to the finish. But I actually just put it away straight away. So I don't know, yeah, I felt like it saved time. I don't know. But yeah, so that's my lovely picture. That's all done. And it goes. And wanted list out. So yeah, good day so far. I'm going to go check on Pip. Maybe get some lunch on the go. and put these away, and then after lunch I'll probably get sorted into the stuff on the lounge floor, the used Friends lot that we had. So yeah, carrying on. Alrighty, it's Thursday afternoon. Just been working on the used lot. If I turn you around, actually, I've selected a whole lot of stuff and I don't want to unselect it, but basically I put in the 13 sets into one sheet, and then I reconciled all the parts and sorted them into colour. Not too bad. That's without any minifigures, because we've gone and racked stuff with the minifigures already. Yeah, not too bad. So far I've actually gone down and sorted through this much. It's not too much yet, just sort of playing around. Majoritively there, which is really good. I haven't had too many issues at all. And I've got to put these into the drawers that already exist, and that top there is of parts that are new. So having all Friends, they're all similar colours, themes, type things, so it's actually really easy. But yeah, so that's so far what I've been up to. I will probably potter around a little bit longer, but I don't think I'll be doing much more today. It's maybe about 4 o'clock now. But yeah, I'm probably gonna probably wind down for the day. But yeah, so that's what I've been up to. Good morning. It is Friday. Pip's pretty smashed. Day 2 for me was the hardest. So, well, day 1 if you're counting sort of yesterday's day 0. So I don't imagine I'll see her at all. So you just got me and my ugly mug for the day. Last night in bed, I parted a couple of these. Just got into their first part of the process. It's getting a bit of a common theme where I like to just sit there on my bed and part out a whole lot of stuff to get myself ready for the morning, and then I can get straight into it today. Yeah, so I'm enjoying doing that sort of thing. One other thing that is probably notable, if you're in New Zealand, if you're in other parts of the world as well, you'll probably be experiencing this, and that's the shipping increases due to, I would predict, gas prices, which had a shipping increase. So what we've done to sort of mitigate that shipping increase is not upped our shipping prices per se, but sorry, but we've gone and raised the bar of when you get free shipping. We used to have free shipping, spend $40, get free shipping, or it costs you $3.50 for rural. Now we've raised that to $50. I think we had that maybe a year and a half ago, is where we sort of came in with our free shipping. So it's finally made its way back to there. It's a bit unfortunate. I think with these rising gas prices, you know, the petrol prices, oil prices, all that sort of stuff, I don't see the end in sight there. It should probably just keep going up, which is a little bit worrying. But there's no real alternative there, which is kind of scary. But yeah, we gain back just about all of the costs we put onto the customer anyway. So that's cool. So yeah, so that's that. So we had that increase this morning. Pip will know about that when she gets in on Monday. I doubt she'll be anywhere doing anything at all today. She's still snoring her head off, so which is cool. It's all good. So I've got that set to part out today. Last night I did another lot of that used lot for the Friends lot, just going into the numbers and stuff of that Friends lot. And I'll hit it again today. My first port of call is to just put this fire engine set in and put that away. And then I'll roll into that Friends stuff. But it does take a little bit of time. I think what I might do in a future video, when I go through, this is a new segment I'm sort of trying to push towards, the investment side of Lego, and you know, where the time and the money sort of gets allocated and stuff like that. And I might do a sort of a new versus used sort of take on things, well, my take on things anyway, maybe the pros and cons for Bricklink owners that choose to maybe buy new or used. Because when I first started out, I definitely started on new, and this whole side of the garage was built on new. I did gain a lot of value by going into the used side of things, so maybe I'll go into those sorts of bits and pieces. But with a used lot like that one, sometimes when you're getting through the little bits and pieces, it can be a lengthy process. You know, when I'm parting out a set like this city set, it took me maybe 15 minutes to put it into colours, and it's pretty much ready to go to start uploading into Brick Store from the top, go down through the colours, and pretty much get it sorted. When you're dealing with such used lots, it can be very hard, because even yesterday when I uploaded all of my sets into Brick Store of what they potentially could be from this lot, you've still got the odd missing bit, you've still got the odd bit that's one too many, there's still bits left over, so I haven't got the complete puzzle, if you will. So it takes more time. When I'm looking through a new lot, it doesn't take me much time, because I know exactly how many pieces of that piece are. So I'm like looking on the sheet, on the Brick Store sheet, and I'm going, well, okay, well, there's 4 of those, and I'll grab those out and I'll put them in their place and carry on. But when I'm dealing with used lots, it's a bit trickier, because you're going through all of one colour and you're sort of going, well, is there 3? Is there 4? Is there 6? Is there none? So it can be a bit more time consuming, because you don't really have an exact on what you've got in front of you. You've just got a guess. And then when you're dealing with a new set, you've got, you know, you're parting out multiples of the same set. When you're dealing with used sets, you're pretty much only parting out one of that same set. So yeah, there's quite a variety. So it can be a time sort of bending one. I mean, yesterday I probably spent about 3 or 4 hours in the lounge doing that. To me, I don't mind that sort of thing, because I do other stuff in the background. And this whole week has been pretty much a dead one for us. I think with Pip down now, I doubt I'll see her properly until Sunday, you know, up and about, out of bed. I think she's pretty much going to be, because usually what happens is I get sick, and you'd probably have to double the time it takes for her to recover when she gets sick. We've got different immune systems, and we're just different people. So usually that's how it goes. So I doubt, I think she'll have probably 2 bad days. So yeah. But yeah, I'll probably sit there pottering on the lounge floor. I mean, when you're dealing with the financial side of it, I think the lot cost us about $190 New Zealand. We pulled out about $200 worth of Friends minifigures and animals straight off the bat, and we'll put them on our online Facebook market that we've started up, and we do that every Wednesday, and we just chuck that on Facebook, and that was all good. We turned over maybe half of those straight away within the hour, because we do it for only an hour, so we don't have to sit there and sort of watch it every 5 minutes. So yeah, we turned over half of those. Someone just rexed in and brought a whole lot of them, so that was real good. Then when you're dealing with the parts, I think from memory it started off at about $650 worth of parts in the used parts, potentially through all of the sets, when you total them up. That's if I had every single one of the parts there on the list. I'll be happy if I get about $500 worth of those parts. And then when you're dealing with the different lots, now with a set like this, I predict that this here is going to part out, you know, I'll probably get maybe, I don't know, $400 or $500 worth of stock in that one set, and that'll take me probably an hour to put away, or an hour and a half to put away from just wandering around. That used lot is probably going to take me the rest of the day. So there's a few things that go into you know, the time and the money in a used lot. Used lots, you can sometimes find, well, you get the variety. There's such a large variety of them, but on the bad side, they take up a whole lot of drawers. I'm killing a heap of drawers in there. I'm just putting it all back into stock, all into stock. So yeah, there can be positives and negatives. Yeah, I feel probably the best way for me to describe how to do the best, how to find out what's best for you is what's most accessible. I find that at the moment in New Zealand, new sets are ridiculously cheap. I don't know why, I don't know how businesses are making any money whatsoever. I think maybe people are going too low with pricing sometimes, but I'll get an email every week from maybe Brick Store or Toyco, I think, is another one, and they're suggesting, you know, 20-30% off, and I'm sitting there going, well, if you've got a sale every week, how the hell are you making any money? You know, if you're buying the product off Lego specifically and it's coming in, I can't see how they sort of make much of a profit. I don't think that they'll be working for nothing, but yeah, Lego is getting cheaper, which is a little bit crazy. So there's that side of it, you know, and used stuff, well, you might find on your Facebook Marketplace, wherever you're located in the world, you find used stuff fairly easy, and you don't have to invest too much money. You know, you can pick up a whole bucket of used stuff for $50, $100. So it just sort of depends on what's most accessible for you and what your time sort of is good for. Me, I like both. I like the benefits of both. A huge one is minifigure parts for us. That can be quite up there with the value, which is good. Yeah, that's enough of my rant anyway. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing. I'll probably check back in a couple times. Just got a text from Pip, so she's obviously up. But yeah, I'll check back in a couple of times throughout the day. But yeah, that's my thoughts on new and used for now. But yeah, carrying on. Alright, actually just starting on the actual workload and looking at the set. This is the first time, and I've heard about these. I love these, by the way. This is the first time I've even seen anything like this in a Lego set. But what it is pretty much is you get this little parcel in a set, and it includes your books and your stickers. But one of the constant problems I would have with Lego sets is that the instructions would be mangled, ripped, teared, sticker sheets wouldn't be good. It was just a giant mess sometimes, not all the time, sometimes when you open them. And from if you're buying the toy to play with it and put it together, it can be very frustrating. And also from my perspective on, you know, if you're wanting to keep the instructions, sell the instructions, sticker sheets, same thing, can be very frustrating. So it's really cool to see these. Yeah, good job there in that thought. But yeah, no, it's pretty cool. I opened one just to make sure, just so I could actually see what was in there and use it to put the accessories and the minifigures together and stuff like that. The second one I'm just going to keep sealed for now, because Pip sort of puts together packs, and that's how we sell our instruction books. But yeah, just thought I'd go into that. Going on. So a bit of stop-start this morning, just checking in on Pip, and obviously she's not doing that great. Yes, it's fun. Don't get COVID with anybody. It's not recommended. Finally got the end in the end. I did the same thing I did the other day, and as I was going down the list, putting in the remarks that needed to be put in, once I was reconciling drawers, I was just putting them away straight away. I didn't see a point in sort of keeping them around for me to do another phase of the sort of the 3-phase part out, if you will, of the new sets. So this is it in a nutshell. Numbers. Not too bad. That did have over 1,500. We've put the bike with the minifigure, axe with the minifigure, broom with that minifigure, just some bits and pieces with them. Yeah, not a bad set. And as I was saying before, the dollar value, $6.73. Not too bad. Yeah, good one. Just having a think about sets this week, I think we've put in quite a fair amount of parts, which has been good. Regardless of actually having COVID, it's going to be good to actually go through the numbers next week and see just how many parts we have put in.
I am going to be going over the pricing as well, because at the moment for a while I've had 20% off our Bricklink Store parts. I'll put them in at 6 months, the 6-month average, and then I'll have 20% off. So the customer always feels like they're winning in that front. But as I've been uploading more parts, those new parts have not been on sale. So I'll have a look at that today. I might reduce that to 10% and just refresh it so all the parts in the store have the new 10% off. Just because there's a lot of new stuff that's going in. We're getting a bit more variety, so try and bring the customers in more so in that front rather than giving them, you know, an immediate 20% discount. But yeah, so that's something to look into today. I'm going to press go on this and upload it and put it away. Then I'll probably go stop for lunch and check on Pip and see how she's doing. And then after lunch, if I'm doing any more work, I'll just be chilling on the lounge floor, pottering away at that set I had, that used lot again yesterday. I have quite a bit. If I turn you around, I think our stockpile is diminishing. We've got this left. I do want to hit another 1 or 2 over the weekend, just because we've got this here. These are pretty much all singles, so it's not like I need to urgently work on those. Although we actually sold a couple of dinosaurs. I had an email yesterday or the day before, and sold a couple of the dinosaurs out of the dinosaur Jurassic World sets, which was quite funny. But yeah, so we need to get some more stock, essentially, more double ups. But I don't think I'm done hitting the sets this week yet. I think I'm going to go and do another 1 or 2. I haven't got any kids or anything like that this weekend, like I usually do. So it's pretty much just the same sort of thing for the next few days because of COVID and because of not bringing people in. So yeah, so I don't know if the week's done yet, but we'll see how we go. Right, Friday afternoon. Friday afternoon. It looks like they may have sent me the wrong ones, which is a little bit annoying. Not to say I couldn't use them, but let's see what it says on here. No, nothing about the actual thing. Might have to get in touch with them. Either way, these are still usable, I would predict, because I still needed 3, and now I just need 1 more. Bit displeasing though, because obviously I wanted to finish, well, not finish, but start to put more on my wall so I could start to get rid of some of these containers that I've drawn up, but that's okay. We'll carry on. Alright, it's Saturday, probably evening, nearly dinner time. Pip's up and about today, which is great. These here, apparently, I did order them. I can't see how I didn't order them from the information in front of me, so that might have been my bad. But we still needed 3 anyway, so we're going to label them up, put them on the wall. And these other ones are back in stock, so I can get quite a few more of them now, so that'll be cool. I parted out a couple of these, so I'm going to be putting them in the store, and that'll probably be my last act of the week. So I'm going to wrap things up shortly, but I'll put them in now. Alrighty, it's 8:01 PM on Saturday night. I have just click and go on the friend set that I talked about before. So that's pretty much it for this week. It's been a big week.
I took the chickens, because obviously Pip likes her chickens. Okay, Pip those chickens, so she'll get a nice surprise on Monday morning when she comes in. Yeah, been a bit of a struggle street this week. I'm glad to get the first damn light. The first week under, how about that? Yeah. The first week back for the vlog. You can't win. What's this thing? Yeah, this week was a tough one. COVID was difficult, but I'm glad I'm out the other side, and hopefully by the sounds of it, Pip's, this is her second day, she's not doing too badly, so yeah, so hopefully she's coming right. Got some things lined up next week already, buying a used lot in Upper Hutt, which is pretty cool. Hopefully the person holds on to that. It's from a Facebook Marketplace. It's a Minecraft one, so it'll be cool to get that. Still got to finish that Friends one on the lounge floor. I'll probably potter with that tomorrow because I got nothing really on. So I'll probably still keep going with my week. I probably won't have Sunday off, but I've got to wrap up the vlog at some stage. Yeah, it's been a difficult one, but it's been good to keep the grind going and get stuff up. That Friends lot was another 1,000 parts, so it's going to be very good to see the amount of uploads that we've done this week when it comes time to doing our financial video, where we put the sales against the amount of parts and stuff that are in the store, and however much it was last week, and compare the numbers and stuff. I quite enjoy doing that, and I'm enjoying the feedback that I'm getting as well from other people, which is really cool. So definitely going to keep that going. It's good to have the vlog back and start that off and keep that going, so that'll be another video that we do. And we're also bringing in a third video, which is going to be our investment videos, and that'll be focused more so on used and new Lego, different sets, top 10s and stuff like that in terms of part out value, and yeah, just tidbits of information that might help those that are starting at a Bricklink store, or even, you know, still going through their journey and wanting to learn more. So yeah, so that's where we are. Got those Mitre 10 drawers, Stanley drawers up. They're in the wall now, all labelled up. The labels, the drawers are actually sitting over there. They're ready to fill up and actually utilise. Next week I think I'm going to be focusing on, I've got some red filament coming for the 3D printer, so I'm going to be printing more of the dividers for the drawers. We've got a whole lot of ice cream container lids that we chopped up, and ice cream containers that we chopped up. I say we, Pip chopped them up. And we've used them as dividers in the past. We are going to be upgrading all of those to the dividers that I created on the 3D printer. So the red filament, we do that with red filament. I think I make about 30 or 50 at a time. I can't remember off the top of my head. Might be 30. But yeah, it takes a while. It's a 16-hour print. It's quite, I like it. But yeah, we've got a lot of those to upgrade. I also want to finish off that wall of big drawers. So now that Mitre 10's opened up and actually got some stock, once I get out of COVID jail on I think Tuesday, I'll be looking to hunt those down next week. So that'll be something to tune in for. Yeah, pretty much that's about it. That'll wrap up my week. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Try not to get COVID. It's not fun. Yeah, and we'll see you in the next one. See you.